Hi there, welcome to Bitesize Piano. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how you could play Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo as an accompaniment part on the piano. So obviously there's no piano in the song. We can do our best to play it on the piano, so this is just my interpretation, my, arrangement of how you could play it. So I have left the full chords and lyrics down below, a link to that. I'll attempt to sing each section. Her voice is just a bit too high for my range and my mic is very sensitive, so it's just as a reference point. Here is middle C as a reference, so if you locate that pitch on your keyboard or piano. So this one's in the key of F sharp minor. So on the screen now are all the notes of the scale of F sharp minor. F sharp natural minor. So I'll teach like both hands at the same time. It starts with this bass riff, which makes up like the intro and the verse parts as well. So we're going to be playing as lowest notes that you have, basically. So we have on the left hand, it goes, kind of slides in from the C sharp to F sharp. So it goes C sharp, F sharp, F sharp, F sharp, E. And you do that twice for the intro. And then the verse starts. So for the verse, you do that 3 times. And then this bit we have C sharp, D, 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 C sharp. And then you repeat the whole thing again. So the first bit goes. Well, good for you, I guess you moved on really easily. You found a new girl and it only took a couple weeks. Remember when you said that you wanted to give me the world? So that's the first bit. And you're going to do that again in the left hand. But then the guitar sort of plays like this, which a little bit doesn't translate as well on the piano. So instead we're just going to play chords instead. I just thought this would sound quite good. So we're picking the F sharp and the E out as being the top notes. So we've got F sharp minor first inversion, which is A, C sharp and F sharp. So we're going to play at the same time you play this F sharp. So like, and then we have with this E an E major first inversion. So it's G sharp, B and E. Remember, you should be writing all of this stuff down and pausing the tutorial, etc. So we have the second half of the verse 3 times. And then for that last bit we have, so you have the C sharp and then you're going to play first inversion of D major. So it's F sharp, A and D. I'm pretty sure it's this chord. You could just play C sharp major, or you could add the B in there. It's like C sharp's dominant 7, so that's technically called an E sharp, but we'll just call it an F. G sharp, B, and then C sharp on top. And then it's like a chuk with the guitar, which we can't really do on the piano. So we just have to sort of miss that out. You can do something rhythmical. So the second half of the verse goes, and good for you, I guess that you've been working on yourself. I guess a therapist I found for you, she really helped. Now you can be a better man for your brand new girl. So the whole verse goes, well, good for you, I guess you moved on really easily. You found a new girl and it only took a couple weeks. Remember when you said that you wanted to give me the world? And good for you, I guess that you've been working on yourself. I guess a therapist I found for you, she really helped. Now you could be a better man for your brand new girl. And then into the chorus. And good for you. This is where it amps up. We're going to play full-on chords, mostly in root position. In the right hand, so we have more brighter sounding chords. And then playing in fifths or octaves in the left hand. So we need to make it sound more full, really rhythmical. So I'll just teach you the chords first. So we have D major, so D, F sharp and A, root position in the right hand. In the left hand, if you can't stretch the octave, just play D and A, but if you can, add the D in there. So we have, oh, good for you. Now we have A major. So A and E, and then A if you want to add the octave on top. And the right hand, first inversion, so it's the only inverted chord in the chorus, so that's C sharp, E and A. So far we have, well, good for you, you look happy and healthy. So there we have E major, root position, so E, B, and then maybe E if you want to add that in. And then the right hand is E, G sharp and B. So far we have, well, good for you, you look happy and healthy, not me if you ever get to ask. So here we have a quick succession of chords. So we got if you ever, and then we have F sharp minor, which is F sharp, C sharp, and F sharp. In the right hand we have F sharp, A and C sharp. If you find it struggling to transition, maybe try and miss the middle note out. So we just go and then to E. Or you can play the full chord. Back to E, and then back to D, and the chord progression repeats. So just holding the chords down for now, just sustaining them, we have, well, good for you, you look happy and healthy, not me if you ever get to ask. Well, good for you, you're doing great there without me, baby. God, I wish that I could do that. I've lost my mind, I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bedroom, but you're so unaffected and I really don't get it. I guess good for you. And then that's the chords each time you play the chorus. So if you want to like amp it up. So here, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. And my right hand is always playing the chord first before my left hand changes, if that makes sense. So we have, and I'm kind of varying the octaves just to try and keep a beat because it's more amped up this section. Occasionally repeating my thumbs. I have done a whole video on this which I'll leave below as well, but it really does depend on the chord progression, the rhythm that's being used, the accents that are being used. I'm kind of listening to the drum kit. So I'll just demonstrate this now, singing it with playing it like that. This like a post-chorus instrumental part, so we're just going to play in fifths. So we have in the left hand first F sharp and C sharp, so dun 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 4 times, and then E and B twice, and then B and F sharp twice. have F sharp 5, E5, B5, and then the right hand joins in for the second time. You could do it in the same rhythm if you want. Or you can keep the beat in one hand and do the rhythm in the right hand. It's up to you and what your capabilities are. So after you've played that, we're into the next verse, which are pretty much going to play the same. I'm going to pretty much play the same as I did the first one. It's just one very minor difference. Good for you, I guess you're getting everything you want. You bought a new car and your career's really taking off. It's that we never even happened, baby. What the duck is up with that? I'm going to replace the word with duck to keep it a bit more appropriate. So there, what the duck is up with that. That's the minor difference. And then we can continue the next half of it with the chords. And good for you, it's like you never even met me. Remember when you swore to God I was the only person who ever got you? Well, screw that and screw you, and you will never have to hit the way that I do. So to do all that verse now. Good for you, I guess you're getting everything you want. You bought a new car and your career's really taking off. It's that we never even happened, baby. What the duck is up with that? What good for you is like you never even met me. Remember when you swore to God I was the only person who ever got you? Well, screw that and screw you, and you will never have to hurt the way you know that I do. And now we're into the chorus again, which we're just going to do exactly the same. Then it's into a guitar solo. So we're not going to play the guitar solo. The guitar solo, the chords of it is just the same chords as the chorus. And we've kind of got these vocals going on behind it. But we could, this bit's pretty distinctive. Every time you play the D major chord, just before it we have C sharp, D, and then A. So, and then full chord with the A on top. After you've just gone straight away. And then it's into maybe I'm too emotional, but your apathy's like a wounded soul. Maybe I'm too emotional, or maybe you never cared at all. So you're just going to play the F sharp, E, B, F sharp, 2, 3, 4, E, B. So you're going to do that for the first bit. And then the right hand, in the last part of it, you can play in fifths in your right hand. So we've got F sharp and C sharp, E and B, and then B and F sharp for the last part of the second half of the bridge. So the bridge goes, maybe I'm too emotional, but your apathy's like a wounded soul. Maybe I'm too emotional, or maybe you never cared at all. Maybe I'm too emotional, apathy's like a wounded soul. Maybe I'm too emotional, or maybe you never cared at all. And then we're into the chorus again, but it's a little bit more stripped back. So we can still play the same chords, but I'm just going to play singular notes in the left hand. There's nothing there. And then you continue the rest of the chorus with the left hand playing lower notes. So I'll do that again. Good for you, you look happy and healthy now. guess you moved on really easily. So the last bit at the end, you go back and play the... And then you do that again just in the left hand for the... You just play each one twice. Good for you, I guess you moved on really easily. And then it ends on the F sharp 5. I guess you moved on really easily. You found a new girl and it only took a couple weeks. Remember when you said that you wanted to give me the world? And good for you, I guess you've been working on yourself. I guess that therapist I found for you, she really helped. And now you can be a better man for your brand new girl. I guess you're getting everything you want. You bought a new car and your career's really taking off. It's that we never even happened, baby. What the duck is up with that? What good for you is that you never even met me. Remember when you swore to God I was the only person who ever got you? Well, screw that and screw you, and you will never have to hurt the way you know that I do. Well, good for you, you look happy and healthy, not me. If you ever killed a buzz, good for you, you're doing great there without me, baby. God, I wish that I could do that. I'll spend my mind, I'll spend the night crying on the floor of my bathroom. But you're someone affected and I really don't get it. I guess good for you. Maybe I'm too emotional. Your apathy's like a wounded soul. Maybe I'm too emotional, or maybe you never cared at all. Maybe I'm too emotional. Your apathy's like a wounded soul. Maybe I'm too emotional, or maybe you never cared at all. And good for you, you look happy and healthy, not me. If you only cared to ask. And good for you, you're doing great there without me, baby. Like an I'm sociopath. I've lost my mind, I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bathroom. But you're someone affected and I really don't get it. I guess good for you. Good for you, I guess you moved on really easily. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it and that it's useful. If you would like to leave a piano tutorial request, you need to click on this video, which takes you through to my official request space. You do need to be subscribed. All requests are noted and considered, so I look forward to seeing you over there.